How y'all doing? Tuning in to the hottest podcast in the universe. It's the Black Man Can't Jump podcast. You tuned in with your host, Fly Kid Nick, and For Reals. Today we will be discussing a plethora of things. First and foremost, good day, Nick. Good day. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at when you're watching this, but you know what it is. But how you doing today, sir?
Sensational. Future voice.
Sensational. Hopefully, no comment. We're not gonna say it, man. Shout out Future though, man. He really setting an example on if you really gonna have a whole bunch of kids out here, how to be a real righteous father to your kids. You don't gotta like your baby mamas, you feel me? I can respect that, but you gonna be there for your kids, cause them the ones that really matter. Cause when she's all dusted up and the miles start to rack up and she's looking like a Tahoe from '96, you feel me? It still look good, you know, when you polish it and get it buffed out, but when you let that thing get a little rusty, yeah, it starts to show a little bit. But yeah, shout out Future, man. Matter of fact, what you listening to right now, bro?
A lot of Joyner Lucas and a lot of old stuff.
Okay.
I was informed by President Barack Obama that Young Nutty is going nuts. So clearly I have to check out this Young Nutty fellow. He has a song called Bow. And
B-O-W.
Between Barack Obama and what's the dude that does the cast for UFC? Joe Rogan.
Oh, Joe, yeah.
Now,
his podcast?
Like it was already nuts that Obama was like, yeah, Young Nutty, nobody's fucking with his music. He literally said that. Nobody's fucking with his music. Barack Obama.
Can you imagine Barack?
And Joe Budden, and Joe Rogan was like, so, you know, I was informed, you know, listening to Young Nutty, and he's like, clearly, like, in the song, he's only yelling, like, 2 words, but he was like, I shit you not, 3 minutes in, I was sucked in, and I'm dancing, I'm grooving by myself, and he said it was a bop. So, Joyner and Young Nutty are what's gonna enter my playlist.
Okay. I'm gonna just say, you know what I'm saying, shout out Trelly the Chimney, you know what I mean? And shout out Slime Dollars right now. He's not missing right now. But we'll get into that later. So, like we had stated earlier, NBA trade updates.
Yep. KRISTAPS has went to the Celtics. They traded Marcus Smart.
Wait.
Marcus Smart went to the Grizzlies. So, KRISTAPS to the Celtics. Marcus Smart to the Grizzlies. I think it's a dope trade because they're finally seeing that we need to have a real big man, a real center.
So,
pause.
Let me ask: is Al Horford on his way out? Who's gonna get moved first, Al Horford or Robert Williams?
I think they're gonna keep both of them, but I think if somebody were to get moved, you'd probably move
Gallo. Or was he already gone from injury restriction? Am I tripping?
He already got traded.
My bad.
It's all good.
I'm not up to date with the trade. There's so much stuff going on.
So he was part of the trade.
Obama talking about Young Nutty. I'm late to the party.
I think if they were to get rid of one of them, you'd have to trade Robert Williams because he still has value to him. I think Al Horford is on his way out. Not to say that he's retiring or getting moved, but I think if they were to move somebody, it'd be Robert. But I think he's been playing phenomenal. I think he'll play better in his actual position at the 4.
So you put Chris off at the 5, Robert Williams at the 4, go Jason and Jalen at the 2 and the 3.
Yeah, and then I think they were impressed by what
Pritchard?
Derek White did in the playoffs. Or vice versa, Derek White or Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah, I was like,
Me personally, I prefer Malcolm Brogdon,
yeah.
But he is injury prone often, so I get why they would have him coming off the bench. But Derek White showed that he got a little cannon to him when they need him to. So I think that they gonna give him his shots.
He got his money's worth then.
Yeah, see what he does.
All right. Did I miss anything else? Because I thought the last trade that I saw was Chris Paul going to the Wizards, and then he got moved again to Golden State.
Yeah.
So my question is he gonna get moved again, or is he gonna be in Golden State for at least until prior to the All-Star break?
I personally think that they don't have any real intentions on keeping Chris Paul, but if they do keep him, I think he's a good vet to come off the bench. But Warriors play run and gun, and there's no way they could have him starting. He might blow a tire.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't that the team that he got hurt against a couple times?
Yeah, but I think if they do decide to keep him, that they
But they know how to manage.
He's a upgrade from Jordan Poole in the sense that he's smarter decisions, smarter shots.
He ain't got no rocket like that. Like, you're not letting it. I mean,
smarter shots, smarter 15-foot shots.
It's a pro and a con. I get you. Like,
yeah. In the passing, you definitely got a better point guard in the passing.
So I guess Jordan Poole finna be going crazy in Chocolate City. I already know the sideline anti's gonna be crazy.
I'm curious to see what they're gonna do because now they have two guards. They have TYUS and they have Jordan Poole. And me personally, I'm starting TYUS over Jordan Poole.
Well, who else they got?
They have Kyle Kuzma for now, but I feel like the Wizards are in like a rebuilding phase, and I think that I don't know who's gonna be left on that roster come game time.
How about this? Are we in the midst of seeing, when they be like, oh, they tanking? Are we tanking for Bronny? Or are we tanking for whoever's gonna be this next prospect? Because who's the next prospect? Wemby's here. He's in the league now. So now, like, okay, is it gonna be a down year? You know what I mean? A lot of questions.
That's a good question.
We'll say that for another episode. I apologize, sir.
No, it's all good. I think the Wizards are rebuilding and they're trying to go with a younger core. I think Jordan Poole will definitely get to see spikes in his numbers because coach will probably give him a broader green light. But
a couple 40 pieces.
Yeah, I think I would personally the type of I'm a San Antonio fan, so I prefer balanced players.
Yes. More than
I'd rather win than see the fancy stuff like.
Y'all see the jersey wearing, man?
It's Manu, 6 men. I would start TYUS, and then maybe if they're running small, they could run Jordan Poole. But I don't know. But that's what I got. What do you think?
I'm just trying to think who else is on the roster.
If Kyle Kuzma stays, you have Kyle Kuzma.
So you got 3 players.
They have
what's
Gafford.
The big dude? Yep, Daniel Gafford. I respect him. He work hard. So you got 4. And you got the other little European cat. I can't think of his name.
Neto, however you say it.
The guard?
Yeah.
The little guard.
Yeah.
The dude that came from Utah.
Yeah.
I ain't dissing you like that, but I'm just saying, who else you got on the roster? I'm glad that you on the roster because if you didn't have it, I was going to try to get it. Willie there? Okay,
Will Barton.
Will get his bread. And be more. You know what I'm saying? He close to home.
I'm not gonna play with it. I have a computer. I will look this.
But
up.
It just shows you how. Think about who. In the comments, put your starting 5 for the 2023-2024 Washington Wizards. What's that starting 5 gonna be?
Who knows? I didn't watch a lot of Wizards basketball this year anyway, so.
First person that comes up is Kyle Kuzma.
Monte Morris, Delon Wright,
okay.
Corey Kispert,
yeah, okay.
Kendrick Nunn.
Kendrick Nunn.
Your vets, Taj
He's
Gibson.
there? He's still there? Oh, that's right. We did trade him.
Danilo Gallinari is over there now, I see. Landry Shaman. So I'm assuming this was part of the trade. The point is, I'm not hopeful for the Wizards.
Chocolate City, man. Hey, bring back them. I mean, I know it's not conducive to the times that we live in, but just go ahead and bring back the Bullets jerseys. Let's just keep it a bug.
They did.
They did?
Yeah. No, I'm lying. Sorry.
Bring back the Bullets jerseys.
It was the gold joint. It was the Agent Zero.
Agent Zeros?
Yeah.
Oh, the NBA Live 09.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. NBA Live. Was it 09?
So, yeah, probably.
Oh, no. 09 had Tony Parker on. Yo,
San Antonio's in the building.
Yo. Hey, I ain't even mad.
Looking back on NBA Live,
Bro, that's crazy.
like looking at Live compared to 2K, they made their characters so bulky. Why do y'all think NBA Live died off?
What year was it? Damn.
Just type in Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah,
Like,
you know
what was that?
08?
Oh, you off 1 year? Why did Live die off?
It was trash, bro. It became trash. All they had to do was just stick with when you had the stick, you could cross over, but it was getting a little hectic because niggas was doing, like, it was borderline street. It's like, basically what happened. NBA Live came out, it was doing its thing. NBA Street came out, it was doing its thing. And it was just...
They need to bring NBA Street back.
NBA Street, bring that shit back. How about this? For Scrap Live, NBA Street. You remember Def Jam?
I discovered, oh yeah, for sure. They messed up on Def Jam because they added the remix thing where it was a remix meter where you could and then everything will blow up.
See,
He used to make me so
like
mad.
That's the one I actually like. I hated the rest of the ones. That's the one I actually like.
That was the one. The best one is New York. The best one is Def Jam New York by far.
So how about this? Wouldn't it be funny? Like, let's say they brought it back, and because now we live in a time of downloadable content. Like, now we can. How like Mortal Kombat be like, oh, download or buy this character.
Bro,
you can buy this rapper.
Oh God, for sure.
It'd be a crazy roster.
For sure.
100+ players.
For sure. Everybody would want to, like, there's so many players. You'd want to be Suge Knight.
Suge, a tag team. Suge, Biggie versus Big Pun and Fat Joe.
Crazy.
It's going down.
Crazy.
It's really going down.
I want to be, I don't want to dwell too much on this, but if that were to become a thing, I'd want to be actual murderers. Like, I would want to be like Rick Ross in Gunplay, but I want to be Gunplay. Like,
or they break it down by like album or like record.
I want to be known shooters.
Known shooters.
What's my man that sings I Got Murder on My Mind? Like, I'm trying to real life be like Melly.
I ain't even gonna say his name. I ain't gonna lie to you. He give me Candyman vibes, bro. Like, I think he really on that. Like, he really be on that, bro.
You know his last name is really Demon, right?
You see what I'm saying?
I don't know how that played in the cards, but it's a thing.
Hey, man.
Let's type. So, Tony SNELL just came out and announced that he has autism because one of his children wasn't where they were at developmentally, and they went and they had him tested, and he mentioned that he breathed a sigh of relief because he finally understood what was wrong with him. Like, all his life he knew that he was different from everybody else, and now he had an identity for what was troubling him. Now, autism is a gift and a curse. They say that most autistic kids on the spectrum actually are able to remember a lot of things better and focus, so that probably helped him with his basketball in his earlier stages, prior to the NBA and his first couple years before he started giving you zero pieces. But that's neither here nor there. Mr. Reels, I would like to ask you as a coach yourself. He made a comment to where like they asked him if you knew that you were on the spectrum and you had autism, do you think you would let your teammates know or the coaching staff know? And he said no because he thinks that people would have treated him different, or he might not have got the opportunities that he had prior to knowing. Yeah. So what do you think?
I mean, he's, first of all, respect to make it through everything that you've gone through, and to be silent about it and to keep, grinding. So first of all, respect to that. From a coaching standpoint and a player standpoint, it's crazy because obviously now we kind of live in this time where we can speak about these type of things, and then the conversation will lead to something. But we all know if this is 93, 94, this is 86, 82, whatever, bro, people are looking at you like you're crazy and putting you in a mental institution or something like that. So I think as times have changed, stigmas has changed, like, bro, you're not crazy. You really have something that you're dealing with, and you're trying to find a way to not only cope with it, but try to get it off your back. I feel like a lot of people have that issue, and because of the type of world that we live in or the type of people that they surround themselves with, they don't feel comfortable being able to speak, you know what I'm saying? So that's why when I'm mentoring or coaching, like, bro, I ask kids, like, yo, like, what's up? Like, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm not talking down to them. I'm trying to speak to them because, like, they're just little adults. They're just little people. Yeah. They got grown people problems just like, you know what I'm saying, like the rest of us. So I think being able to bridge that gap, because obviously we know there's prior generations that bridge wasn't even a thought. It was basically, put your boots on and figure it out, or learn how to swim, or sink or swim type, you know what I mean? So I just feel like as times have changed, the communication and the conversation has gotten better, but we still have a lot of work to do, because, I mean, these young people end up becoming adults. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And now he can be a beacon of light for people that think they have something going on.
He actually started a foundation once he
you know what I'm saying? That's dope.
Found out that he had it. I think that I think that once we find out some of the players that are on the spectrum, and we find out that it's not a negative, I think we should help focus their attention on that, because it's clearly something that they're easily able to focus on. Right. Marcin Gortat was on the spectrum also. Muhammad Abdul Rauf from the Nuggets was also on the spectrum, and he was crazy prior to being blackballed and racially.
That's wild.
We're not even gonna go down that rabbit hole. But I think that it's dope that he actually had the courage to do that. Right. And I think that the NBA should definitely invest in that. I'm gonna say left.
I'm just we moving good. No, Tony Snell. Shout out Tony Snell, man. Crazy fun fact, went to the same high school as Kawhi Leonard.
You know what's even more crazy is you should look up who got drafted first, Tony Snell or Kawhi, because I know Kawhi wasn't even on the national list prior to high school. That's another player that nobody saw coming.
2013 first round,
20th
overall pick.
And then where did Kawhi go?
Kawhi went. I mean, I know you know this because you're an avid Spurs fan.
What were you saying?
Getting drafted 15th.
Okay.
In the 2011.
Okay. So they had some type of foresight.
That's funny. He was traded to San Antonio for somebody, Davis Bertans, in exchange for George Hill. So he basically would have been on the same squad. It'd have been Danny. It's not Danny. I can't think of his name, but it's crazy. He played at New Mexico too.
I got nothing.
Danny Granger. It'd have been Danny Granger.
Oh man, yeah.
Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. And what even makes it even more funny? Those are all Mountain West teams. Lobos,
Oh,
and
Danny Granger.
Yeah, man. Knees, bro. Brandon Roy.
So sad.
And Lonzo Ball.
Brandon Roy. So, real quick, you mentioned Lonzo. They're telling him that he should hang it up. What do you think? So, like, that lets me know one of two things: that they're gonna release him into the wild,
Facts.
or he's gonna retire. I hope he doesn't retire. If he got a little fighting left in him, where do you think will be a good spot for Lonzo?
Hey, bro. Just come back home. We give you the backup point guard. You know you gonna play.
Y'all got too many guards.
What we got? Oh, stop. Just pause. We gonna
D'Lo.
Don't just see. Look, don't even worry about what I just said. Okay?
Schroeder.
Don't even worry about what I just said. We're happy with the guards that we
Pippen
currently
Jr.
have. Well, he over here doing them. His situation is raw. First and foremost, you a teammate.
Super disrespectful.
You a teammate with a dude that's basically giving your mama back shots, bro. And your daddy got a set. Oh my God.
Hey, I said that when that happened. Y'all traded the man that was hitting her in Gucci flip-flops after the man that hit her in Gucci flip-flops. You have them playing on the same team in practice. It don't take much to knock him off like his tilt. He'd be like, hey, you remember that one time when you came home and me and your mom was doing that thing with her tongue, like, vicious.
In a court settlement last week, Scottie Pippen was ordered to pay his ex-wife half of his Chicago Bulls retirement fund. The woman, who shall not be named, will receive 50% of his 401k savings plan trust. I don't even want to read the rest of that, bro, because that's just raw, bro. You out here getting your back blasted, bro.
I wouldn't let my mom come to anything if that was my mother. Like, I couldn't be seen in public with her. Like, I salute Scottie Pippen Jr. just for, like, going to work every day and taking all that. Pause. Super pause.
He didn't get paid when he was playing, right? Hey, let's just keep it a buck. Hey, I'm pretty sure when they create a time machine, Scottie Pippen gonna be the first motherfucker to hop in line and say, I'm ready to go. I want to go back. I want to get paid. I don't want to get mistreated by the motherfucking organization. I'm tired of my current wife being disrespectful with her behavior.
Damn.
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even have a quarter of what we got going on. Post Scotty, man. Post Scotty, man. She gets half. It's a cold world, bro.
So, moving forward with some more gossip on the street.
Uh-oh.
A YouTuber and streamer says that she had an entanglement with a Heat player and a tranny.
Hey, first and foremost, I like how you introduced that. It wasn't scandalous, nothing. He kept it. See, that's how y'all folks need to learn how to keep it professional. Even how you say it. You just say it again, sir.
A YouTuber and streamer said that she had an entanglement with a Heat player and a tranny. Now, you heard what I said. She had a threesome with a man and a transitioning man. And this said Heat player said that he thought that the tranny was beautiful. I have a few thoughts. In today's day and age, I feel like a lot of people are lost. And for that, you can identify as whatever you like. Men can be women and women can be men. And,
love who you love.
And you can be a cat or a
dog.
celery stick or a mozzarella stick or a caterpillar. What else can you be?
A keyboard.
A keyboard?
An inanimate object that has feelings.
The gossip in me wants to know what Heat player it is. I want to know who you guys think in the comments. So I'm trying to get my Scooby-Doo detective agency on. I don't think it's Jimmy Butler because Jimmy Butler knocked down.
He goes for high profile.
Nicole. Tyler Hero is married. Kyle Lowry is married. Kevin Love is getting married. Now, leave some high profiles on there. God forbid it's Bam.
God forbid it's,
I want it to be.
Let's just go ahead and say this right now. We ain't even got to say bruh's name. I'm gonna just say what his number is. We know it's not number 40. I ain't even gotta worry about that. He is a solid, real deal individual. I don't even know him like that, but I know he ain't got nothing to do with that because he come from the soil, and I don't think that's how the soil get down. So we know.
I just want to know what's going on in. You know what? I just need to know what's going on.
I think it was a rookie. I think it was a rookie. That sounds like some
that makes more
stuff.
sense.
You feel me? Some rookie stuff.
That makes more sense. I already had to go through this with Dylan Brooks, and the gossip in me wants to know, but the hooper in me is like, I don't want you in the locker room next to me.
I ain't pass you the ball no more, my man. If we in the game together,
the hooper in me is
I throw the ball out of bounds. I'm gonna look at you.
Hey Nick,
roll that bitch out of bounds. Like I don't give a fuck about this possession.
Hey Nick, can I take a swig of your water? Dear God, no.
Yeah, you can have it. Hey, because the fact that you even think about swigging my water. Hey, you know what, bro? Check this out.
I refuse.
Hey, you can have the rest of it.
Refuse.
You can have the rest of it.
I refuse.
Because you can't say that I hate you, and you can't say that I ain't give you nothing. So at that point, I can go ahead and chalk it up. It's a win. So anything I say after that,
you're trying to. I get it.
I'm covering my bases.
I get it. Hey,
maybe it was my man right here. Maybe it was Buddy. He looked like a straight shooter.
I'm gonna say this.
He looked like a straight shooter.
Did you know Gabe Vincent was on the Nigerian team? I feel like he grew up in a Nigerian home.
They don't put up with that. Say less.
Yeah, I don't think it was him either.
Woo! Okay. It's got to be a rookie, bro. It's got to be a rookie or someone that has a lot of time on their hands. And it better not be Victor Oladipo because I swear for God,
bro, he got a beautiful voice. He got a beautiful voice, sir.
See what I'm saying? If Vic serenading with the and not knowing,
that's the
Vic. We know it ain't you, Vic. Did he win the slam dunk contest? He can't second place, right?
In what?
The slam dunk.
No.
Oh.
He didn't even place, but he rest in peace Chadwick Boseman, but he tried to do he put the mask on and it wasn't a spectacular dunk, but you know.
It was the thought that counts. We get you though.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So John Collins.
Oh, poor guy. I mean, he's all right.
Was also moved to the Jazz.
Oh, poor guy.
For Rudy Gobert and
that's funny.
Some second rounds.
Rudy is such a staple within the Jazz community that we didn't even know that the motherfucker had left Utah. We thought he was still there. Because that's where it all started with the madness. When him having a press conference and touches. So he will always be a Utah Jazz. Give a damn if the Minnesota Timberwolves is paying him and that they about to trade away his. Think about it.
Rudy Gay.
Yeah.
I think you're talking about Rudy Gobert.
I'm talking about Rudy Gobert.
Oh, okay.
We gonna run it back, but I'm just saying, like, think about it. You come to a team, get paid.
Rudy Gobert,
and then they finna trade.
Ruined the trade market. He got traded for 9 players, so now everybody expects 9 players.
So is that why Chris Paul got traded for?
In retrospect,
just 2 players, 3 players.
I mean, Chris Paul got traded for a younger athlete, and I believe Jordan Poole's new contract is higher than Chris Paul's. So like, on paper, it looked like Jordan Poole is better, and he also has the bigger contract. But like, what do you think John Collins' impact on the Jazz is gonna be?
He'll be a good backup for
Laurie.
Yeah. They're not gonna play together like that. There'll be moments, but it's not. You already know who show it is.
Cause they got Kessler Walker over there, so I think that they're gonna do. I think that
he get moved again.
I think that they'll might have Kessler at the 5, John Collins at the 4, Laurie at the 3, Jordan Clarkson at the 1, and I don't even know who's their shooting guard. I like John Collins, John the Baptist as some call him. Colin Sexton when he's healthy. Kelly Olynyk. Oh, I forgot. They sometimes they have Kelly Olynyk running the 5. They got THT over there. They got Juan Toscano. I think when they blew up this team, they didn't think that it was gonna be playing contenders, but on paper they're decent. I think it's not enough. I'm waiting to see more trades come into fruition, but John Collins and Larry Markkinen doesn't get my blood boiling.
Ready to go, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I think Rudy Gay is a good veteran for Atlanta, but I think Atlanta's trying to figure out is Ice Trey staying or going.
Is he gonna melt?
Not to be disrespectful or anything, but you're too young for your hairline to be dissing a peer like this. Take $100,000. It shouldn't even cost $100,000, and go to a hair specialist.
Still a lot of stress on them, man.
What stress? What stress?
You gotta perform.
You gonna make me bring Ben Simmons up. What stress? What stress
he has to
do
perform.
NBA players have?
They have to perform every night in front of thousands of people.
He can literally go to the bank, take everything out, and make a bed of money. What stress? All right, guys. That is the end of this episode. We hope that you guys tune into the next one.
You got no choice. Black Man Can't Jump podcast, music, culture, just us monetizing politics. I am 5K Nick. This is For Reals. Have a good evening. Ta-ta.